Hey everyone, and welcome back to Success Zone. Assets are crucial aspects of your net worth. There are a large variety of different assets, so pretty much everyone can look into investing in them. From properties to art pieces, these items will help to make you continuous profits that range from easy and risk-free to more involved and riskier. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 assets that rich people own. Make sure you stay until number 1, as you don't want to miss a great asset that will have you rolling in cash for years to come. Number 10, real estate. Real estate is one of the best assets you can have. You can rent out a property and earn consistently with very little work. You can even take advantage of all the new tech in this day and age and use that to boost your sales for rentals. There are long-term rentals and short-term rentals. It is recommended to do the short-term rentals for higher yields. Another way real estate properties are a great asset is because of appreciation.
If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. In my case, I'm going to work until I die, and my money will work after I die.
Populations are always increasing. This means people will always be looking for a place to live in or to rent. Because of this increase in demand, prices for property will also increase. Generally speaking, these prices will always increase, and if you own a property or two, you can make large amounts of money from this increase in value. If you hold on to a property for a while, you can often sell it for double, maybe even triple the price, for example. You can constantly rent it out each year, increasing the rental price obtained. With these two examples, we see that real estate has contributed to the wealth for many and are great assets to win. They can earn you big chunks of change if you invest in them. They may take out a bit of time, but they are definitely worth it. Number 9, cash. Cash is something we all have lying around. In a world of bank cards and online wallets, we seem to take cash for granted.
If you're working in something where you're living off your paycheck from week to week, you want to have a little cash around, and you certainly don't want to have a credit card that's maxed out or anything like that.
When you have cash in a bank deposit, you can earn interest. Unfortunately, the interest that the banks are paying isn't keeping up with the current inflation rates. Cash is still a priority for economics. For example, the company Apple has over $200 billion in cash reserves. That is called liquidity. Having liquid cash can come in handy, and wealthy people know this. One reason to keep cash on hand is so you can take up any opportunity that presents itself. If you have cash on hand, you can settle a deal right away. No need to go through the trouble of obtaining loans or checking your bank accounts to gather the funds. You will definitely benefit by having the money needed and won't have to take out any credit. Another reason having cash is important is so that you can earn higher returns straight from cash deals. Usually when striking a deal, better offers are made if you are able to pay in cash. Sometimes the difference between paying in cash and paying in credit or otherwise can be huge. It is definitely worth it to have some cash on you. Also with cash, you can also lend money with high interest. Your money can make more money for you. With all of these reasons, it's no wonder why cash is king and such a valuable asset. Number 8, fine art. Fine art is often seen as a luxury. People can spend hundreds of thousands of dollars just for a single piece of art from a well-known artist. The best part is that as time goes by, some of these pieces of the fine art appreciate in value. This is what makes fine art a great asset to have. Art collectors are usually seen as snobby and wealthy, but the reality is that art collecting and selling can be a great hustle. Art collectors will go to private galleries and buy pieces that they believe are worth a lot of money. Then they will flip them and sell them. This can be a slow process, but the payoff can be tremendous. Art as an asset may be overlooked, but studies show just how lucrative they can be. It takes a bit of wealth to start off, but with that small start, you can get pretty rich. Number 7, stocks. Stocks may seem complicated. Wall Street definitely makes it seem like you need to be some sort of money wizard in order to earn big bucks on stocks. But this is far from the truth. Stocks are a great way for you to own a percentage of a business that trades publicly.
People, if they just think of stocks as pieces of business, they'd be so much better off than thinking of them as little things that move around in price. And I think with Berkshire, we have an unusual number of people as shareholders who just look at Berkshire as a business. They look at it as a savings account. They put some money in 20 or 30 or 40 years ago. We retain it and reinvest for them, but we're their savings account. And that's the way I look at my own stock. That's the way Charlie looks at his stock.
Stocks allow any person to own a piece of a big-name company, and this can help you to earn big profits. There are tons and tons of companies that are publicly trading with various prices per share, and you can find which is best for you. Stocks are a great asset to have, especially if you study the patterns of the stock market. If you know what you are doing, you can learn to buy low and sell high, eventually mastering the game yourself. This has helped millionaires turn into billionaires. Investing in a few stocks here and there can get you rich in no time. Just make sure to watch for the rise and fall. Number 6. Trademarks. Trademarks are something you file to protect your symbols, words, or phrases. They work in similar way to how patents work. This is a big deal when it comes to logos and brands. Trademarks have great value as an asset. Here's why. If you have a powerful trademark for your business, you can actually license it out to other people or companies to use for a fee. Many companies and individuals alike have taken advantage of this. Just think of your favorite slogan or symbol, such as the Nike swoosh. It is most likely trademarked and can't be used without having to pay the trademark owner. If you have a popular trademark, you can expect to earn tons and tons of money. Number 5. Rare coins. Rare coins are another overlooked asset. Collectors will spend a lot of money for the things they collect. Rare coins are a popular collector's item, so if you have some to sell, you can earn big bucks. Rare coins can range in price from cheap to highly expensive, so they need to be looked at by an expert.
That's a rare one. With a C, we're talking a whole lot more. 20 times as much.
How's it look?
After looking at it, yes, I believe that it is a authentic Charlotte minted coin.
So what's it worth?
You could get about 15,000.
Having rare coins as an asset can be good in two ways. One way is that you can sell them as a collector's item. The other way is that some older coins are made of precious metals. So if you have a gold coin, you can either sell it as a rare coin or as gold. Rare coins are a great asset and should not be overlooked. The right collector can pay you a lot for just one coin. If you know how to avoid the counterfeits, you can collect some and flip them for a huge profit. Number 4. Equipment. Assets are anything that can help you to make money. That can include equipment. Not many people know this, but equipment can actually be a great asset to invest in. Equipment varies per job. For example, Uber drivers' equipment assets are their cars. A graphic designer will have a laptop or computer as their piece of equipment. Because of this wide variety of equipment, investing in it can be great to boost your earnings. It can be hard to grasp what is proper equipment though. For example, buying an expensive car when you don't need it to earn money is a liability. If your car helps you to earn, like if you rent it out or use it to deliver goods, then it is an asset. Knowing the difference between a liability and an asset is key when dealing with equipment. But when you know how to tell the difference, you can start investing in your proper equipment and earn you cash. Number 3. People. Not many people know this, but people can be a very valuable asset. You will learn this when people leave and you realize how much you actually needed them.
I can take my business back to 1999 when I went to a man's house who was a millionaire and he had a big party and I made a lot of relationships. After the relationships, 2003, that contact is what led me to making $30 million just off of one sale.
Think about companies. What are they? You may see them as one entity, but they are actually just a big group comprised of a large number of valuable people. People are what keep companies running. Without good employees, how else would a company earn profits? People can make or break a business, and knowing the right people to hire is clearly very important. People need to be seen as an asset, human capital they call it. With the right employees, your business can rise in value. Remember, without these key people, it will be hard to earn big profits for your company. Number 2, royalties. Royalties have become a huge industry in themselves. An example of what a royalty is if you were to write a book and publish it, then a movie studio wants to buy the rights to make a TV show out of your story. So in exchange for the rights to make the movie, you get a chunk of what they make from that show. After the show finishes and no more episodes are made, they may want to open it up to syndication. These syndicate broadcasts will mean that you will still earn long after the show is done shooting. That is what we call royalty. Royalties are great when you have published work, and they aren't just for books. They can be for just about any type of published media. It is a great asset to hold on to because if you play the game right, you can be earning for years and years, and sometimes the rest of your life. Number 1, patents. Patents are great, but not everybody knows exactly how valuable they can be as assets. A patent is for when you invent something new and you want to protect this invention. That is when you file for a patent. The patent file names you as the inventor and will fully describe in detail what your invention does. This is where it becomes a great asset. When a company wants to use your innovation, the patent requires them to have to pay you. If they don't stick to this requirement, you can sue them. Patents are very valuable and can also be very powerful in the business world. One patent can make you rich. All the best inventions in the world are backed by patents, so making one little invention can earn you a ton of money. Patents may seem like a thing only big companies use, but worry not. Small independent inventors, such as the inventor of the Slinky, can file for patents and earn big as well. Click on one of these videos on your screen, and we'll see you there.